Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Good afternoon, Utah. Happy Tuesday. One of, if not the strongest winter storm system of the season is currently working its way in. We have winter storm warnings aplenty up and down the Beehive State. More or less, most of these are going to be going into effect very shortly. And the ones you see down in southwestern Utah, those will begin by later tonight as that moisture will be working its way from north to south. We also have multiple winter weather advisories, and we're going to be talking about some pretty strong winds ahead of and behind this particular system. We're expecting significant accumulations more or less from now through Wednesday into early on Thursday. By the time all is said and done within these warnings, expecting 1 to 3 feet for most of our mountains, 4 inches plus for most of our valleys, 10 inches plus for most of our mountain valleys, winter driving conditions and strong winds. And just a little bit, we'll get to those snow accumulation forecasts. Again, we'll get to that in just a minute. But speaking of those strong winds, since it's going to take a little while longer for the moisture to reach southern Utah, the main thing that we're going to be keeping an eye on, at least throughout the daytime hours south of I-70, will be strong winds. We have high wind warnings that will begin at 2 o'clock this afternoon and will continue through tomorrow morning, where we could see some wind gusts on the magnitude of 65 to 70 miles per hour. Make sure that you tie down any loose objects down in the southern portion of the state. We still have a decent amount of sunshine down south. This is the view with our Southern Utah University camera network in Cedar City. Looks beautiful, but those winds are about to start to pick up and those clouds will start to pick up as well. Then as we make our way to the Wasatch Front, we've been seeing times of valley rain and mountain snow. You can see those low-lying clouds from BYU in Provo. And then as we make our way up into the high country, Snow Basin is currently snowing and snowing quite a bit. Just within the last several hours, we picked up 4 inches of snow, and we're just getting started. We have a lot more on the way. But the reason why we're seeing valley rain and mountain snow are due to our temperatures ahead of the cold front. We're sitting at 38 degrees in Logan, 37 in Heber City, 46 in Salt Lake, it's 43 in Provo, and we're sitting at 49 degrees in St. George. So what we're seeing in northern Utah, again, mainly valley rain and mountain snow, but that cold front not too far away. And once it starts to pass through, we'll start to see that valley rain become valley snow. So while the morning commute this morning wasn't too bad, that's likely going to be a different story for the evening commute. The daytime highs in northern Utah, they're a little bit misleading. Most of us are actually currently sitting with our daytime high, and then once that cold front moves through, temperatures will be cooling throughout the rest of the afternoon. In southern Utah, our daytime highs will be similar compared to what we saw yesterday, but throughout the second half of the afternoon, increasing clouds, increasing winds, and then by tonight, the chance for wet weather will start to increase. Now, as for the snow transition, we're going to start to see that happen in our valleys, most likely in the northern portion of the state fairly soon, between 1 and 4 o'clock for the northernmost portion of the state for most along the Wasatch Front. That changeover is expected anywhere between 3 and 6 o'clock. The southern Wasatch Front 4 to 7 o'clock, and then as we make our way down to southern Utah, that transition will happen a little bit later. And by Wednesday morning, we could be talking about straight snow for most spots across the entire Beehive State as that colder air will continue to filter in. If you're going to be taking your dog for a walk, maybe you have the idea of Bella May right here. Donna Smith will be taking Bella May for a walk. And if you're going to be taking your dog for a walk or just doing anything outside along the Wasatch Front, now is probably the best time to do so. You'll notice by 4 o'clock, have that chance for a wintry mix and then straight snow by this evening. And that snow that we get tonight, even along the Wasatch Front, could be very heavy at times. Let's go ahead and begin the Futurecast. 2 o'clock this afternoon. You'll see as we go from this afternoon into this evening, by 6 o'clock, this particular Futurecast showing almost exclusively snow for the bulk of the Wasatch Front as that moisture will continue to work its way down to the south. And by the overnight hours, a good chance for wet weather no matter where you are across the Beehive State. And even though the cold front will be moving away to the east tomorrow, we'll have wraparound moisture. So scattered snow showers expected to continue throughout the day on Wednesday. More impacts to our roadways. Maybe things calm down slightly for our Wednesday night, but with more energy coming in from our west. Scattered snow showers expected to continue for our Thursday and possibly even into our Friday as well. So we're going to be talking about some pretty active weather over the next few days. Your expected snow totals today through early on Thursday. Northern valleys could pick up between 6 and 12. The Wasatch Front in Tooele County, 8 to 14. That's some significant snow. Benches, 10 to 16. Mountain valleys, 12 to 24. That includes the Wasatch Back. Northern mountains, 12 to 36, so 1 to 3 feet. Central and southern mountains, 1 to 2 feet. The Cottonwoods, 24 inches up to 40 inches, so maybe 3.5 feet. Nephi to Cedar City along the I-15, 6 to 12. Central and southern valleys, 4 to 10. Castle Country, 2 to 6. Uinta Basin in northwestern Utah, 3 to 6. And St. George, rain to 3 inches. So we're expecting rain down in St. George, but as that colder air moves in, we could see times of straight snow and minor accumulations accumulations even can't be ruled out down in St. George. So for today in St. George, we'll be looking at increasing clouds, strong winds throughout the afternoon into tonight. A daytime high of 61, dropping close to freezing tonight. Rain and snow showers for our Wednesday, possibly straight snow on Thursday. Rain and snow showers for Friday, straight rain on Saturday. Active weather across the southwest desert, especially once we get through that this afternoon. Then along the Wasatch Front, rain will become snow. A daytime high will be 45. That will be cooling throughout the second half of the day. Snow showers for our Wednesday. The chance for snow showers continues Thursday into Friday. Saturday at this point looking dry, but another system could come in by the end of the weekend into early next week to bring back a chance for snow even into early next week. So be prepared, especially if you have to plan on being out on the roadways. Probably best to stay off the roads by tonight into tomorrow morning. Brian, Jillian.